And
Sorry, you have to start over.
okay.
Go ahead.
Oh, sorry. Dave's like, oh, you have to start over. Okay. Good morning, friends. My name is Lisa Schmidt. I'm a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator.
And I'm sorry for being late and our technical difficulties. Our computer decided to restart as we were going on the air, so not everything came back online when it came back.
Well, am I here now?
Yes.
Okay. So as I was saying when you couldn't hear me, I love Saturdays. But last night we had a carnival at our school and I got to do face painting, and I could literally face paint all night long. Like, I love face painting. And I can't decide if it's the creativity, except the unicorn. The girl who asked for a unicorn, I was like, not sure about that. I tried it. She was happy. I'm not sure other people would know what it looked like, but she was happy. But our favorites were Spider-Man and Tiger, because that's our mascot. A whole face Spider-Man, a whole face spider, and then I put a little spider on their nose. So I can't decide if it's the creativity of it or when I hold up the mirror and their face lights up because they're so excited about what it looks like. So it was very fun. It's tiring, but it's very fun. So, all right, I am going to show you something today out of our new catalog, this one right here. And they have started getting shipped out. So if you haven't received it, let me know and we'll talk to you about that. So just let me know and I'll get that to you. Okay. Can't show you the inside, but that's where it's from. All right. So I'm going to use this. Do you want to come on down?
I'm down.
Oh, you're down right here. Hello, right here. Hi. This set using Unbound Beauty. I didn't know you were there and you could see all my stuff. Anyway, the Unbounded Beauty. I was like, is that a word? Unbounded? I thought it was unbound was already a past tense. Anyway, and this paper is just so beautiful. Look at that. The colors are watercolory and they're just so very, very pretty. I pulled out two of my favorites, and these are all our new colors. So the main colors in this particular set, oh wait, I can just show you right here. The main colors here are Berry Burst,
hey, Trudy.
Calypso Coral,
hey,
hi
Tina.
friends, Peach Pie, Petunia Pop, Pretty in Pink, Pretty Peacock, Shy Shamrock, and Summer Splash. And the ones I'm going to focus on this morning are, I'm going to show you that in a second, Petunia Pop, Summer Splash, and Peach Pie. These colors make me so happy. They're just so, so pretty. Okay, so here's the paper just so you can see. This is Shy Shamrock, Petunia Pop, Summer Splash, Pretty in Pink, a returning favorite, and Peach Pie, which also goes with pumpkin pie. So, all right, so we're going to go ahead and start. We're going to show you a fun card. I received this card from my dear friend Roberta Buckman, and when I opened it, I was like, wait, what? Oh, and I was like, this is so much fun. I'm going to show you again. It was so much fun that I was like, that's what I want to make. So she used, what are these flowers? Not marigold.
Those are magnolia.
Magnolia, there it is. I knew it started with an M, and I know there's a movie about it. So anyway, so as I took it apart and figured how to make it, I'm going to go ahead and make it for you, and I'm going to show you the measurements. But it also stands up really nicely. So when you stand up your cards, it looks really nice. So thanks, Roberta, for that idea. All right, so I am using the thick white cardstock, and our first piece is just our standard
Cheryl.
4 1/4. Hi, Cheryl. 4 1/4 by 11. So just thick cardstock. I scored it. The thick cardstock is always a really good idea to score because it's thick. Brilliant, right? The next one, I did not use thick cardstock, and I'm going to tell you the measurements on these. This is 10 1/4 by 3 3/4, and then you score it at 2 and 5/8 and 5 1/4. 2 and 5/8 and 5 1/4. So that gives us, I'm going to go ahead and fold it, 2 and 5/8 and 5 1/4. That, and then did I fold it the wrong way? I think I did. Let me look at Roberta's. Oh yeah. Oh no, I'm fine. That gives us this layer. And I know when you're looking, you're thinking, oh, it's too long. Nope, it's just absolutely perfect because it lines up right there. So that is our front piece, as you can see, and it all lines up so nicely here. Well, I am going to put this on Calypso Coral. Let's start with our back first. Let me jump back to our main piece. And this is Calypso Coral is just one size in. Calypso Coral goes really nicely with this paper that I'm going to use from that Unbounded Beauty. Look at that. Isn't that so pretty? So I was going to die cut something out of here, but my big die cut is upstairs, so I'm just going to do this. Okay, so you can see this is one of our fun, beautiful papers, and this paper is going to sit right inside here. So let me go over the measurements first. This one, the Calypso Coral, is just our 1/4 inch in, so it's 4 inches by 5 1/4. No problem there. Let's go ahead and adhere that, and then we'll continue on. I was kind of excited. I was like, first off, using these really fun colors, and then also just I love fun folds, and this is a new fun fold for me, so I like that. All right, so that's going to go there, and then that's where this white piece is going to stick right on top in the middle. And I'll post these in our chat so you can definitely see those measurements. All right, so let's go ahead and put this on. Just going to keep layering as we need to. This right here, like that. All right, so far so good, right? And then this little Designer Series paper piece is 3 1/2 by 4 3/4. I tried to figure out how I could do it at 3 inches because I wanted to get as much out of it as I could, but I couldn't. So 3 1/2 by 4 3/4 brings us to this right here. And I'm not concerned so much with this bottom piece. I am just looking at the 3 sides to make them equal. How are we doing, everybody? What are you doing today? Face painter at the school carnival. So fun. I love face painting. I would love to take a class because, of course, I always want to be one step better than whatever I am. Dave's like, you're good. I'm like, I know, but I want to be better. So, all right, there is that. Pretty so far. Okay, and then with Roberta's, she put the same Designer Series paper on this front piece right here. Well, then that cuts even more into my paper that I'm trying to ration. So I went ahead and used, this is our new in color 6x6 paper. And I thought, well, this one, that works just fine right there. So this little piece, next page.
Well, and of course, colors all coordinate, so it's the same color.
Exactly, and that's what makes it so easy to use. So this lower one is 2 3/8 by 3 1/2. 2 3/8 by 3 1/2. So let's go ahead and stick that on. I think I'm up too high.
You're looking at the right-hand one.
Okay, thank you. Dave is so techy. There's so many screens. I feel like I'm on TV. Oh, I am. No, not. In my own mind, right? All right. So there we have that. So very pretty. Let me show you the stamps. And just need a little white piece of paper. And I need my mat. I don't even think I showed you the stamps that go with this yet. So let me show you. The stamps for this are so pretty. Look at these. So they have, it's 2-step, 3-step, 4-step, I think, could be, because I ended up using this one with the greens and then put these 2 on top of it. And I'll show you that. And this one, I'm guessing if you did it one shade darker, it would bring out the veins in that. I did not do that part. But you can see that all of these are 2-step, and we even have a little stamen that goes in the middle here. I love that. And the leaves.
Makes it so easy to give more dimension with multiple colors.
Right. And now when we look at the dies, which are right here, I just had them. Here they are, under my paper that I just set over there. So when we look at the dies for this is called a super suite because there's lots of things that go with this suite.
2 stamp sets, 2 sets of dies.
2 sets of dies, 2 sets of paper. Oh, no, one set of paper. Sorry. So flowers, I was thinking the 6x6. So this is called the Flower of Beauty dies. And it has obviously the dies, maybe not obviously, but the dies to cut out the flowers and the things that are in this stamp set. So we can die cut out everything here. Probably not the stamen, but we can die cut everything out here. But then there are these bonus dies. And this one you can see I did in the Summer Splash, as well as this one. I'll show you another card made with that. These are just like filler. These are my background fillers. But I am going to use this one to die cut out my flowers. So let's set all that aside, bring back in my mat. And we are going to use, like I mentioned, we're going to use Summer Splash. So that's what we're going to use on the leaves. So let's go ahead and stamp that. I like to put my ink on my left side because I am a lefty.
So Diane is packing their house and Patty is sipping coffee.
Diane, what are
looking
you?
out at white stuff.
You know, Diane, what? What?
Apparently there's snow at her house. There's none up here
Okay,
at the
I'm like,
refuge.
what? All right, I'm going to stamp that. To move. Where are you going to move, Sweet Pea? Where are you moving? I know you were looking in our neighborhood at one point. Where are you moving to? Let us know, because hopefully you're moving closer. So Petunia Pop is just a really beautiful color. Now, these are two-step, right? So I want this one to be lighter. So in order to make that lighter, I'm going to stamp off. And I notice that these little flowers go at the top is how I'm doing it. I suppose you could do it the other way. I don't know. I'm doing it this way. So I'm going to stamp off on that one. So it's a little bit lighter. And it doesn't even really matter where you stamp it, because there's not really any place in particular where they're supposed to go, if that makes sense. But I am looking at my little ones on this one. And this one I'm going to go directly from my ink pad and put it right on top of my others. And even if it's off a little bit, it doesn't matter. But look how pretty that is. Isn't that so fun? Okay, I'm loving it. Loving it, loving it. So you could use like fresh freesia for the background, but I think I just like this double and
Stamp
done.
off and yeah.
Yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and trim this so I can fit it through my mini boss. So that's what I have down here. We're at the refuge, if you didn't see that based on our background. Some of you know that. So I'm going to go ahead and die cut this using, not that one, this one, using, did I do that wrong? No. Yes? I actually did do it wrong because, no.
You're right.
Nope, I did it. I totally did it for my other card. I'll show you that card in a second. I need different colors. I'm so sorry. Those aren't the colors I need to use. Because look at our, some of you are like, that doesn't match at all. You're right, it doesn't. Because look at the designer series paper we're using did not have any green in it. I'm not using the green.
You're ready for the next card.
Sorry about that. Let me go ahead and clean this off. All of a sudden I'm like, that doesn't match. Let me go ahead and clean this off and we'll get back to you. All right.
Design change.
Design change is right. All right. So what I am using is I am going to use the Petunia Pop, I believe, and I'm going to use this as our background because that's our main color there. We'll see how that works. I really wanted to use Calypso Coral, but unfortunately, Calypso Coral is somewhere else. It's not here. So that's the way that goes. All right. Let's go ahead and try again. I know the leaves aren't this color, but it doesn't matter, right? Look how pretty that is. And then I'm like, wait, something is absolutely not correct. But that's okay, because I'm actually making a swap, and I'll show you the card. I'm going to use this one. Half for this, half for the other one. And so therefore, I'm still going to use it. All right, let's go ahead and hopefully I kind of think this looks a bit like Petunia, so I think it'll bring out that color. Honestly, if I had Calypso Coral, that's the color I would use, but we're okay. We're all right. Oh, you know what? Let me just peek at one thing here. No, I think we're good here. All right, it's not that one. Let's try the Petunia Pop. We'll see how that looks. I think it'll look fabulous. How many of you were like, those colors don't match at all? Or were you just following along going, I wonder if I stamp it off. I'm just going to stamp it off that one time. I was going to say, what if I stamp it off twice? And like Dave said, it's okay because the colors all go together so well. And we'll put our little flowers right on top of that.
That's exciting. Diane closing on the 9th, getting your other house on the market.
Where did she say?
Moving to Coon Rapids.
I think that's closer. Is that closer than Anoka?
No, she's in Andover currently.
Andover.
A little bit.
Well, it's one of those A cities.
That's north of us, and yeah.
Yeah, exactly right. All right, now I'm back on track. Let's go ahead and die cut this out. I need to trim it because I'm using my mini, which I always say if you're going to only get one, this one is $60 and the other one is $120. But if you're only going to get one, get the big one.
The big one.
If you're going to get two, well then get both because this one's handy for littler things. But if you're only going to get one, get the big one. All right, so I bent I can see what I did here. I don't know if you can see it. I bent my
die.
Nope, stamp
Oh,
so that it bent over more. But by doing that, it doesn't quite line up, but it's actually okay because this middle piece is going to be under something. So note to self, don't bend that if you're going to die cut
be
it out.
careful.
What's that?
Be careful.
Well, I purposely bent it so it was bowed more. So I thought it looked pretty like that. All right,
Not
but
for
this
die
one's
cutting,
going to look, what's that?
but not for die cutting.
Not for this one. All right, so that's going to look equally as lovely. All right, so this is going to sit here. And then I did die cut out. Again, Calypso would be better, but we're going to use this only orange. No,
Pumpkin pie.
pumpkin pie. I just need, I can't.
Peach pie would also work.
Peach pie. I thought peach pie would blend too much.
Okay.
I have peach pie. I thought it would blend too much.
Got it.
I don't know. I kind of like the orange. Looking.
It's darker, so that's nice.
You know what's that?
It's darker, so it's nice.
Yeah, and I if you watched the video the other night, you may have noticed that I did put together pumpkin pie with peach pie, and I love that they're both pies. Personally, I don't care for peach pie. Actually, I don't really care for pumpkin pie. Pumpkin pie, I'll take a little itty bitty slice on Thanksgiving, and I'm good for the rest of the whole year. All right. We're going to go ahead and adhere this, but I'm going to use my little rubber mat because I don't want adhesive everywhere. So I'm going to go up a little higher. Okay. And I'm going to have this right here, just kind of like that. And I'm going to do the same on my pumpkin pie. Only orange. That was a long time ago. Who knows, you know? And it's okay that it's getting gummy again. That's going to be underneath something else, so I'm fine with that. I did mean to put this behind here. So I'm going to tuck that in like this.
Hey, Peggy.
Hi, Peggy. I do want it to stay on the card. So if you end up with this like off the top, then sometimes when you put it in the envelope, it gets squished, which I don't want that to happen.
Then you have to trim it just a little bit.
I mean, I think that it works. It works, right? All right. Just say yes.
Looks wonderful.
It does. So then the other stamp set that comes with this, so Dave said, as we said, it's a super sweet.
Move down just a bit.
Yep, which means there's two stamp sets. So one is the Flowers of Beauty, and the other is Unbounded Love with all these great words. Happy birthday with sympathy. And they are shown at 50% here, so they're bigger than this. I'm going to use the happy birthday.
Hey, Mary Jo.
So, hey, Mary Jo, she's coming home soon. Yeah, I miss her. All right, so I'm going to use the happy birthday. And of course, it comes with also another set of dies. So the other dies are, that's what I love about a suite. You could get just the one suite and be set for lots and lots of cards. So this one is called Unbounded Love Dies, because a couple of years ago, 2 years ago, they matched the dies to the stamp set, which is
with the names.
The name, which is phenomenal. So these beautiful dies, I chose to use this one right here. You got this little, cute little die. So we'll keep playing with those, and I'll show you more of those. I am going to stamp that in. I'm going to go with the peach pie. Like, wait a minute, what color is that? Peach pie. They don't just roll off my tongue like they used to with this, when they're new. All right, happy birthday. Oh, love it. And of course, we're going to pop that up on some dimensionals. Mary Jo, this is the card you wanted to make. Mary Jo said, I want to learn how to make that card. I was like, perfect. I'll do it on a Saturday morning or Monday night so you can see it. I'm going to go 4. Go big or go home.
Well, it's good to support it so it doesn't get bent down.
Sounds like a bra. And I'm going to pop that right in there.
Just going to leave that one alone.
You could use several of these, different colors. I might trim that little bit of white off, but it's all good. Now, the last thing I want to add that also comes from the suite is these really fun little.
Move down just a little.
I'm so sorry. Resin dots. And I like them because they're matte. The other thing that would also go with it is we also have the shimmer gems. This is what comes with the suite. And where the heck is my, yeah, but that's okay. I'll just use these. That's all right. I'm good. Okay. So I had stickers after we took MCAs this week, and our students, I gave them stickers afterwards. And I said, thanks for sticking with it. Good job sticking with it. And one of them said, I'm fine. Everything's fine. So he put it on his shirt. I was like, I'm fine. Everything's fine. There we go. So there it is.
Very fun.
But this isn't even where you write. You write inside the whole thing like that. Okay. I just have one other card to show them. Did you want to do your little?
Yep. I will share a few things
okay,
first.
and then I'll do that.
Sounds good.
And then I can mull whether I want to change something on here. Just kidding.
All right. So a couple things we have coming up. First one of which is Card Cafe. Our next Card Cafe is next Saturday.
Yes,
Card
it
Cafe
is.
is our in-person event. Come to our Minnetonka studio. Get to choose 5 designs, make 2 of each of those, so you walk away with 10 fabulous cards, and you get a morning filled with fun and laughter.
And one of them is a graduation card. So if you're going to need graduation cards, that's a good time to make them.
And the good news is you get to choose your design. So if you don't need a graduation card, make some
That's right.
others.
Make something else.
So Card Cafe coming up next Saturday. Try to register by Wednesday. It just gives us time to make sure we have enough in stock for everybody who's coming. And we do have a few new friends coming this week, I noticed, in our registration.
Yay.
So that is great fun. The other thing I'll just mention is Lisa told you that we are at the Refuge. Our hosted weekends are so much fun. You get to come, work on your projects. Lisa will do a complimentary class as a part of it. We take care of all the food. You get to stay in the Refuge. It's a wonderful weekend. May is sold out. June is filling up, but still has space. So if you want to go to the Refuge,
if you want to come to the Refuge,
come to the Refuge.
We're here. Yeah.
Sign up for that. As with everything, go to thestamperstudio.com and you'll be there. Last just reminder I'm going to mention, when you come to the Stamper Studio, you can jump right over and order your Stampin' Up! Products. And we are in the final days of the current catalog,
Yes.
which means stuff is running out. There are a lot of last chance products, but those are while supplies last. And so right now we are in that time when people are snatching up the last chance on a lot of things. So if you want to get in on that, make sure you come to thestamperstudio.com, click on order Stampin' Up! Products, and you'll be taken right in there to order those. So
awesome.
That is what we have going on.
Okay, well, as Dave was talking, can you come out to me for just a second?
Oh.
I'm going to show him a card, but as Dave was talking, I was thinking, number one, he's super generous to say we do the cooking, because really he does 90 and I do 10. Okay, 10%, 90%. So very generous of him to say that. The other thing is I love that he does our little like commercial, because I used to do them and I was like stumbling over it because I'm already thinking about this. And so I love that he does that for me and for us, because it's awesome. Okay, so here's the other card I made using Petunia Pop as our main, and then Summer Splash. I was like, Summer Splash. And because this had that little green background, I like that. I do like the orange, actually, and I think Calypso would look good there as well. But isn't that fun? Just 2 different. It's the same exact card, obviously. One thing Roberta did is she actually put more layers underneath, and I was like, oof, enough. She did 2 more layers inside here. I'm like, yeah, no, that's enough layers. We got
practically a book at that point.
Well, yeah, and she has actually more layers on the front too, but I'm like, we have enough. We're good. There's plenty of layers. It looks really pretty. So, yeah, so I just wanted to show you that and thank.
Hey, Judy from Florida.
Oh, nice. I kind of wish I was in Florida. Anyway, I love the sun. I had something else float through my brain. Can't tell you what it is right now, but I am very thankful for your being here. It's so fun to have you here, and I look forward to seeing you on Monday. Monday, I'm going to be showing you another new stamp set, and it's a birdhouse, and so I'm so excited to play with it this weekend because it looks really fun. So, all right, friends, hope you have a great weekend. Stay warm wherever you are, or stay cool if you're in Florida, and happy stamping.